Welcome back to part 7 of my King Harold Godwinson game. We started a rebellion. Well, not started. We caused a rebellion by unjustly trying to imprison our vassal. Got a little bit of the land from him, but the tyranny cost of revoking everything was going to be too high, so now we're just basically planning to arrest him again or revoke something from him again eventually. Let's get Groom to rule. And then I might go defensive negotiation and embassies. And then I'll probably get into the learning tree eventually for Know Thyself. How old is our son? 2. So he's not going to start his education for a while. I would like to get pedagogy as well before I tutor him. So maybe we'll just go defensive negotiations, we'll see. But I'll stay here a little bit longer. I did see that the King of Castile passed. So now we are just allied to the King of Galicia here. He actually didn't get the bulk of it. He was not the firstborn. He is still the heir, though. Oh, we should have betrothed their daughter to this guy. Oh well. Do we murder him? Probably not that worth it. I don't know how much we really need alliances right now. We are still allied with the Holy Roman Emperor, so that's probably strong enough of an alliance for us. Shy, patient, and cynical. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do here. I might just end up trying to revoke. Probably wait until the tyranny goes away, though. How much do we have left? Tyranny -4. Okay. It's not too bad, actually. I just don't want all of my vassals to join in the war, and when you're causing tyranny, sometimes they will. I'm just trying to think what I can do. Cynical characters sometimes have the non-believer trait, so we might be able to get like a hook on him. Or I guess we already have a hook. We might be able to find a non-believer secret. Get him excommunicated, something like that. So the Pope doesn't like me too much. That's why he's not really willing to do this. I guess that's mostly because of our level of devotion. Could be higher. Speaking of which, let's break up with our spy master. We might get a new spy master because she's not too fond of us anymore. Not too terribly fond of us anymore. She's good. She's a little disloyal, though. This guy looks like a bishop, but he's just not. I guess I'll put him in here for now. Yeah, that's fine. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, getting him excommunicated will allow us to at least like declare some type of war on him, arrest him, whatever. Just a pain, a thorn in my side, this guy is, really. We're not in the line of succession here anytime soon, so murdering just doesn't really make sense. No. Oh, looks like she's injured. She did have a kid, though. Yeah. So she's frail, and she got flagellant to deal with her stress. And then she got wounded, and the wound treatment failed. And somehow she's still fine. That attentive care is a really, really powerful benefit. Unfortunately, she passed frail to her son. That's awful. Hopefully we can keep the this branch of our family alive, though. Looks like our brother eventually did remarry and have himself a son as well. This cousin over here, not married yet, no kids yet. He does have a sister who's married matrilineally, excuse me, so we're going to try to keep these branches of the family going. We're holding all that we can, these 8 counties, so inheriting the lands from these guys doesn't really do anything for us, I don't think. Bjornwolf is my son. Okay, so now that we've fired our spy master, someone else is finding her secrets. So apparently we are this child's son as well. So both of her kids are mine. It's not going to make a difference, though. It's not going to make a difference. We don't really want to play him. He already got shy. So we'll just let that one go. We're focused on Harold, young Prince Harold here. Try to give him a good education. So our wife was pregnant again one last time, but it looks like we lost the baby. So it's all on young Prince Harold's shoulders now, because we certainly don't want to be playing her. She's really bad. I might look for a matrilineal marriage with her, though. Oh, this guy, he's Herculean. Yeah, he's a really good knight, so let's just get this guy. He's young, and he's got really high prowess and an inheritable trait. So in the event that something does happen to our son, we'll play through her. We'll get her married matrilineally, just in case. Yeah, let's do that. And then she's the one betrothed to the King of Galicia, so we already know about that. And then these 2 kids, technically both our sons, but not much we can do about them. How close are we on battlements here? Still 12 years away, so we will be able to build the Tower of London eventually. I'm going to keep upgrading these gold buildings as best I can. Looks like we're doing pretty well on them, actually. Haven't paid attention to when I raised my army recently. So only -1 gold right now. It's not too bad at all. Our income is really, really good. No Wetners? Apparently we don't have anyone that can do it. Okay, so let's find one. Didn't actually check what we're doing here. Most of these are actually about as high as they get. I guess we could spend a little bit more. That's fine. Don't need all that income. Good? Sure. Oh, that was expensive. Okay. We'll get out of debt pretty quick, though. Not too bad. Courtier. Who is that? I have no idea. And then we will raise our son ourselves. So looks like he's got some type of revolt again. I hope that succeeds, but I don't think it will. It would just take one of those duchies away from him. Muslim faiths now have access to jihad. If you say so. I think that we're far enough away that that's not really a concern. The Seljuk Empire is quite huge right now. Wow, 36k troops. Only 6k for the Byzantines. That's a little bit worrying. Yeah, they're absolutely incredibly powerful right now. I don't know. Whatever. So you only have a daughter. Ugh, I don't really want the stress hit. You have a daughter. Your daughter is married to this guy. So it will pass to him. So our borders are going to get a little bit messed up here, but that's not the worst thing. That's fine. So he's won the revolt. I'm pretty sure if I do this, almost everyone is going to join it again. However, if I take this away from him, I think that we get all the other duchy titles with it, because he doesn't have any other land directly. He only has these 2 counties. So I think this might be the last time, actually, that we need to do this. I'm not 100% sure. He's going to say no, almost assuredly. Okay, so it's just these 2 this time. It's not bad. I'm sure my allies are getting sick of me arresting my vassals, but you know what? They shouldn't have allied with me then. We've helped them all, actually. Aside from the Holy Roman Emperor, we've helped them all do things. We helped Scotland, the Queen of Scotland, hold on to her land. So they should be grateful. Looks like they have a little bit of a ally. Okay. Let's go and engage them in battle. And I'll head up to his capital, I think. Wish I could have caught that. Oh well. This is annoying. I guess we could go irritable. It's not the worst thing. -2 diplomacy, -1 martial. Our diplomacy is actually kind of low already. Okay, I'll just hold on to it. It's fine. I'm not too worried about stress, to be honest. We only need to live about 10 more years before our son is an adult. Should be about right, I think. 215. I can't afford that right now. So we're about to start our son's education, so I think I'm going to switch now into scholarship focus and try to grab this and then know thyself in time before I die. Might not happen, but we'll see. Okay. Come down in this, knock this army around. I increase my martial, or we further my daughter's education. I'll just take the martial. We're not going to be playing that daughter. Comes of age. Good luck in Spain. Guess we'll just go and siege some more counties then. Lost a battle, really. Must have been one of our vassals at some point. So we can switch him to stewardship. Yeah, I mean, let's just keep him in diplomacy. I do think that stewardship is the best, but I don't just want to play every single character in stewardship focus. It feels kind of like cheesy. I tend to keep them in one of the 2 that they kind of get pointed towards. So I prefer diplomacy over intrigue, so I'll almost always play diplomacy when they're charming. I like to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so this war should be coming to an end. There we go. You know, you're testing my patience here. You keep doing this. Maybe I just take the money from him. Give me that money. You there. Okay, so something happened here. I'm not sure, but I like it. So this guy is now Duke here. So if we take this from you, what happens? So it all just goes to us now. So that's really the only thing that we needed to do. You know what? You just caused me too much time wasted. So you're getting executed. And now that we've done that, our internal struggle is really gone now. Okay, so all those guys are free. This duchy here we'll give to this guy. Lancaster? Yeah, that's what that is. York. You have 900. You're kind of strong too. What happened here? Okay, so is that your... That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna give this to this guy. Not to the Kingdom of Wales. Oh, do we have we not made this yet? Okay, there we go. Yeah, here we go. Duchy of York, Duchy of Northumbria, this Welsh Duchy, and this other Welsh Duchy. Okay, there we go, there we go. Now we're cooking. So they hate us all of a sudden because we have all these extra duchy titles. But they will like us after we give them away. Northumbria. So you're holding both of the lands here, so we'll just give you that one. I believe that's this. And then who do we want to give this to? I generally focus on whoever has more troops, otherwise they're just going to revolt against whoever you give it to. So I'll give that to you. And now everything should be good. Nobody's too powerful, nobody's too big. Nobody hates us too much, I don't think. Yeah, no, we're pretty good now. We gave most of them land. We are now infirm. Can you help us manage domain? Okay, let's stay at 8 out of 8 then. So this is kind of our backup. Our eldest daughter had a son with him. He's slow. He didn't get Herculean, he got slow. Scythelbjorn. Okay. Just in case we pass away, who is going to be regent? My brother? It says he is selfless. That's fine, I guess. That's fine. He'll be my uncle if I have to play my son, so I don't think that that's really too bad. Good thing that we at least have some type of backup, though, in case something happens to our son. Sometimes you just get some nasty event that ends up killing them. What's going on here? Oh, revolt anyway. This always seems to happen. I wish that internal vassals would be a little bit more stable. I am okay if I get injured in one of these. I think that I could start playing my son pretty much right now, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I can't see ourselves really losing any sort of revolt. And sometimes it's fun. You get these new events from the latest DLC when you're a child. I would like to see more of them, so I like to play as a child ruler more often. I don't think I'm going to deliberately kill my character, but he could just die at any point because his health is poor. No longer my ward. Okay. So what are you good at? Pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing. I guess what we could do is, once we take Cornwall back, we could give it back to House Cornwall. Even though they're not really legitimate members of House Cornwall, they are my bastard children with my lowborn former spymaster. But, you know, officially, they're House Cornwall, so we could give it back to them. We could give them a county each or something like that. So maybe we'll end up doing that. I do still intend to take this back. I just want to do it when I can do it in one war. I don't really want to declare 2 wars for 2 different counties. So we might have to wait for us to get chronicle writing. which shouldn't be too far away. Our learning's kind of low on this character, so we're not researching stuff too quickly. He's gonna get up to trouble, given that he's lustful. Maybe we just find him a wife. Just some random French girl. There you go. Yeah, good luck with that. You're both gluttonous, so they should have fun together. Otherwise, he just might start sleeping with random people, which we don't want. Yeah, these guys both ended up just absolutely horrible. So hopefully we can raise young Prince Harold here into a man worthy of wearing the title of King of England. He might become a child king, though. I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that I'm going to die soon. We do not have Know Thyself yet, so it could happen at any point. I could try to deliberately stress myself out. Seducing, and then canceling the seduction. Does this work? This is kind of cheesy, but I'm not really that... I don't care too much about it. Yeah, let's just do this then. So you can just continually do this. Drunkard, or we just keep the stress, or irritable gives us high blood pressure. Yeah, let's do that. We should be dead very quickly now, and then I will move on to play my son, I think, in the next part. He doesn't have any traits yet. Ooh, he got strong. Oh, this is perfect. I can't wait. Save up a little bit of gold just in case we need it. We'll have a nephew, a nephew 7 years younger than us. So he died from a fatal apoplexy. A man not to be trifled with. That's one way to put it, yeah. So 19 years is the magic number so far. King Harold II and King Godwin both reigned for 19 years. You never know what's going to happen, but King Harold III here is going to be who we're playing in the next part. Hopefully he has a nice long reign. So I'm just going to pause it here, and I'm going to continue this in the next part. Thank you for watching this. If you've enjoyed it, then please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.